One of the things, we always talk about league play and you haven't lost in 4 years. How does that change things for you guys entering? But how does things change, I should say, how entering league play for you guys and the way you approach the league?
I don't think anything changes. We have, there are 3 different seasons. You have your out of conference, then you have your conference, and then you have postseason. And we're starting our conference season, and I think we approach it the same way. We have a lot of things that we need to work on, and we're going to do that starting Sunday. Is it Sunday? Sunday. I don't think it changes anything. I think that's how we've been able to sustain what we've done because we respect everyone, we approach everyone the same, and we work on our things, and then we're prepared for them, for our opponent.
You have 3 kids shooting 50% or better from 3. How does that help with the spacing and just with the ability to score so much from the perimeter?
Well, I think anytime you have, we have good shooters, whether it's 3-point shooters or, 15-foot, we're a good shooting team. And trying to spread the floor, we're allowing, because they're going to have to come out and guard our 3-point shooters, it gives us opportunities to put the ball on the floor and create some other offense that, we just don't want to be a 3-point shooting team. You want to, probably have that a third of your number of shots that you take. We're not DePaul. They take a lot more threes. We want a balanced attack. We want to be able to shoot the 3, put the ball on the floor, and take advantage of our post players because they're difficult to guard.
There's a lot of that going inside. That was a part of the plan, or is that just something that was just part of practice anyways?
Which part are you talking about?
I was watching you guys run a lot of stuff to get the ball inside more than I had seen at some practices.
we were doing I don't know. I'm not sure that was the plan.
Yeah.
I think they were running offense, and that was what they were trying to get. Okay. That was on them.
How useful was the break and the few days off for the kids to go home?
Very useful. This was the longest break that we've had. I mean, we had 5 days off, and I don't remember the last time that's happened. It's usually maybe 3 or 4, but to have 5 full days, I think everybody needed a break. We've had a long run this first part of the season, whether it's, our travel was a lot, the 10 days on the road, we traveled to Chicago, we played a lot of teams, even when we play home games we're traveling, so we're at Mohegan, we're at Hartford, so it was nice just to be in one spot for 5 days and have the kids have time to spend time with their families.
Another one coming up, you get to go to North Carolina. And how is it for the freshmen to deal with, the academic? I know you're not in class right now, but with all traveling there early in the season to deal with that part of it, as well as learning how to be a Division I basketball player.
Well, that's all part of being a freshman, trying to figuring it out, and having the older players help you with that. And certainly we help them with their time management. This is the best time for them because all we have to do is play. Having the trip to Italy, I think, was a really big help because that was a long stretch where you had to differentiate. When it's time to have fun, you have fun, and when it's time to practice and play, you play. And I think that was a great experience for our young guys.
How are the freshmen coming along? Geno talks a lot about inconsistencies, but do you see them getting incrementally better?
It's hard to say. It's almost been like every time we see 2 steps, then we take a little step backwards. So we're waiting, and hopefully during this time, when we have a lot of time to work with them, without school, we'll start to see a more consistent development and just keep building on things. But right now it's been like a typical freshman, 2 steps forward and then we take a step back, whether it be injury or illness or whatever the situation, or just being tired. And when you're mentally tired, you tend to make mistakes. So we're hopefully building toward becoming better.
Have the steps forward, though, been positive enough for you to feel good about who they are and what they can contribute?
I don't know that you ever feel good about freshmen until they're sophomores, so I'm not sure, unless it was, Maya Moore. But even Stewie, you think back as not that long ago to Stewie, and she struggled during this time. So everybody goes through it differently. Sometimes they pick it up right away and they're ready to go, and sometimes it takes longer. And this group, it varies between the 4 of them.